This voice is taken from an article with the title, How Are Dividends Paid for ETFs on Coinbase?, which has been published on TraderTalks.net. Dividends are payments made by companies to their shareholders, usually as a reward for holding their stock. Some ETFs, exchange-traded funds, pay dividends to their holders. Dividends from ETFs are generally paid quarterly, though they may be paid more or less frequently depending on the ETF. For investors using Coinbase, the process for receiving dividends from ETFs is relatively straightforward. When an ETF pays dividends, Coinbase will automatically pass them on to its customers. Coinbase will credit the dividends to its customers' accounts on the same day they are paid by the ETF, usually within a few days of the dividend payment date. However, it is important to note that Coinbase does not pay all ETF dividends on the same day. The timing of the dividends reflects the timing of the dividend payment by the issuer of the ETF. Coinbase customers should check their accounts regularly to make sure they are receiving their expected dividend payments. The amount of the dividend payment depends on the amount of shares owned and the price of the ETF. Therefore, the dividends received by Coinbase customers may vary from ETF to ETF and from quarter to quarter. Coinbase customers may choose to reinvest their dividends into the ETF if they wish to do so. Coinbase customers can select the Reinvest Dividends option when they view their ETF holdings in their accounts. This will cause Coinbase to automatically reinvest the dividend into the ETF, increasing their holdings of the ETF. It is important to note that Coinbase does not charge any fees for dividend payments or reinvestments. However, Coinbase customers should be aware that the ETF issuer may charge a fee for dividend payments. Coinbase customers should also be aware that ETF dividends are taxed as ordinary income. Therefore, Coinbase customers should consult with their tax advisor to determine how much tax they will need to pay on their ETF dividends. In conclusion, Coinbase customers can easily receive dividends from ETFs that pay them. Coinbase will automatically pass the dividends on to its customers, and customers can choose to reinvest them if they wish. However, Coinbase customers should be aware of the tax implications of receiving ETF dividends and should consult their tax advisors for more information.